Objective Pet, 2nd edition, by Louise Hashemi and Barbara Thomas, published by Cambridge University Press. This recording is copyright. CD 1. Unit 1. Listening, Exercise 2. 1.
We always wear shorts. We sometimes wear shoes, but I usually have bare feet.
2.
We have a board like the board we use for snowboarding, and we use a kind of sail.
3.
We use special stones and brushes, and we play on ice.
4.
You can go up to 45 kilometers per hour, so you wear a helmet, but it's not very dangerous. Really?
Unit 1. Listening, Exercise 3.
We always wear shorts. We sometimes wear shoes, but I usually have bare feet. It's called bossa ball. It's a new sport. It's like a kind of volleyball with trampolines. It's fun in the sun, and we usually play in the summer.
We use special stones and brushes, and we play on ice. It's called curling. It's a very old sport. People sometimes say it's a kind of chess on ice. It's exciting, and it's quite skillful. We sometimes wear special shoes.
You can go up to 45 kilometers per hour indoors, so you wear a helmet, but it's not very dangerous. Really. It's called karting. We use a kind of small racing car. It's got a real engine. Champion racing drivers often begin in them.
The weather's very cold and windy in Canada in winter, and there's always ice and snow on the lakes and fields. It's called snowfaring. We have a board like the board we use for snowboarding, and we use a kind of sail. It's a kind of windsurfing on the snow. It's wonderful.
Unit 1. Pronunciation, Exercise 3.
Steep. Quite. Hill. Field. Like. Knee. Kind. People. Ice. Little. Stick. Line. Big. Street. Ride. Rich. Wheel. Bike. Team.
Unit 2. Introduction, Exercise 2.
Hello, Mandana?
Yes, is that Stefan?
Yes, I'm meeting you this afternoon. What do you look like?
Oh, well, I've got short dark hair and dark eyes. I'm average height. What about you?
Right, I'm not very tall, but I'm broad-shouldered and I've got blue eyes. My hair is fair and it's quite short and curly.
Hi, Mike. This is Julia. I'm meeting you at the coach station tomorrow.
Oh, right. What do you look like?
Well, I'm slim and I've got fair hair. It's wavy and shoulder length. I've got green eyes. And you?
I'm tall, with short dark hair, and I've got a moustache.
OK. See you tomorrow.
Unit 2. Pronunciation. Exercise 3.
University. Fun. Pop. Music. Become. Some. Tuesday. Other. Club. Long. You. Above. Doctor. Discuss. Want. Cost. Future.
Unit 2. Pronunciation. Exercise 4.
I want to become a doctor. Some university students have a lot of fun. I run a music club above a shop. His other brothers got long hair.
Exam Folder 2. Listening Part 3. Exercise 2.
My name is Dan Jones, and I'm a third-year student at Southgate University. My days are really busy because my hobby is tennis, and I play in national matches, so I have to practice a lot. My day begins at 6 a.m. I get up and go straight to the gym before breakfast. I always go there by bicycle because the fresh air wakes me up. After an hour or so, I come back to the university and then I have a huge breakfast at about 8:30. Oh, I always have a shower, of course, before breakfast, or nobody would sit next to me. From 9:30 until 1, I go to lectures. My subject is geography. Then all the students have lunch together in the canteen at 1 o'clock. I usually study in my room after lunch. That is, except for one afternoon a week when we play matches, sometimes against another university. They're always on Wednesday afternoons. In the evenings, I like spending time with my friends. We sometimes go to the cinema or to a disco. When I leave university next year, I want to travel round the world.
Exam Folder 2. Listening Part 3. Exercise 6.
My name is Katie Williamson, and I'm a student at Southgate University. I'm the captain of the university women's football team. Women's football is becoming more and more popular, and the team is really busy playing matches all over the country. I get up at 6 a.m. and at 6:30 I go to the gym. I always walk. I usually spend about an hour there, and I walk back to the university and have a huge breakfast in the student canteen at about 8:15. I meet all my friends there, so breakfast sometimes takes a long time. Lectures are from 10 o'clock until about 1. I'm studying biology, so I spend quite a lot of time in the laboratories. I usually have lunch in the canteen, but I sometimes go to a cafe over the road. After lunch, I usually study in the library. There's sometimes football practice between 5 and 6, so I have to work hard to finish all my work before then. We play matches against other university women's teams on Friday afternoons, so I have to make sure I'm always free then. Then I have my evening meal, usually in the canteen because it's cheaper there. In the evenings, I like watching TV. I'm usually too tired to do anything else. And I go to bed really early, about 10. When I leave university next year, I want to be a nurse, but I'll continue playing football as a hobby because I love it.
Unit 3. Introduction, Exercise 1. 1.
I look after the passengers on an aeroplane.
2.
I design roads and bridges.
3.
I help people in a fashion shop.
4.
I cut people's hair.
5.
I mend engines and change tyres.
6.
I sell cars and vans.
7.
I design websites.
Unit 3. Listening, Exercise 2.
Grand City Mall, security.
Hello, security. This is the police. We have a report that there's a thief in the shopping mall.
Oh yeah? What kind of a thief?
A shoplifter. Someone who steals clothes and things from shops. Can you see anyone? Does anyone look like a thief?
I can see, about 6 people on the security cameras, and you.
Oh, well, one of the others is a criminal. Does one of them look like a criminal? Is one of them carrying a big bag?
No. I can tell you what they're doing.
OK, go ahead.
Well, first there's a woman. She's painting a picture of a child. She's got a box.
A big box?
No, a box of paints. She's an artist. She paints pictures of the children and sells them to their parents. I know her. Then there's a young woman. She's standing near the fountain. A man is taking a photograph of her. He's got a case.
Is it a big case?
Yeah, but the case has got different cameras in it. He's a fashion photographer, and she's a model. He takes photos all the time and sells them to magazines.
OK, so anyone else?
There's another man. He's standing outside a shop. He's holding a notebook. He's looking up and down the mall, and he's writing something in his notebook.
Does he look like a thief?
No, he's not a thief. He's a journalist. He often walks round to see what news he can find. He always writes everything in his notebook.
Is that all you can see?
There's the bank guard. He's standing near the door of the bank.
He's not a thief.
Probably not. I know him. He's too lazy. He never does anything.
Isn't there anyone else?
The only other person I can see now is a woman with short grey hair. I don't know her, but she doesn't look like a thief.
Short grey hair? Aha! What's she doing?
She's walking through the mall.
Is she carrying a big bag?
No, she isn't carrying a big bag.
Oh.
But she's pulling a shopping bag on wheels. It's quite big.
That's her. She looks like a housewife. She steals things and puts them in the bag. Everyone thinks she's got shopping in it. OK, watch her carefully. I'm coming to arrest her.
Unit 3. Language Focus. Present Simple and Present Continuous. Exercise 3.
Hi, Granny. How are you?
Oh, not bad. How's school?
I'm not going to school this week.
Why not? Are you ill?
No, I'm doing work experience. I'm working in a hotel.
I hope you're not working in the kitchen. You're not good at cooking.
No, I'm not in the kitchen. I'm helping the receptionist and the manager.
Is that nice?
Yes. Well, I like working with the manager. She's really friendly. But I prefer helping the receptionist because I can talk to the guests. I can practice my French because some French people are staying in the hotel. I understand almost everything they say. Isn't that great?
Oh, yes, that's very good.
Yes, but I am tired. When I go to school, I get up at 7:30. But this week I'm starting work at 7 o'clock.
Oh, well, you can have a good rest at the weekend.
Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to it.
Unit 3. Pronunciation, Exercise 1.
A.
I've got a cut on my knee. Can you move the cart? Where is the cat exactly?
B. There's a bag on the table. I can see a bug under your chair. C.
Would you like some curry? Please carry that for her.
D.
We can meet at the match. There isn't much here. They often stay here in March.
Unit 3. Pronunciation, Exercise 3.
Does. Doesn't. Can. Can't. Must. Mustn't. Are. Aren't.
Unit 4. Introduction, Exercise 2.
1. Two. 3.
Without so much as a scratch when I went out of my way trying to catch you. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know what makes playing with our hearts so easy to do. I'm crashing into you so hard.
4.
5. Six.
Unit 4. Language Focus. Prepositions of Time, Exercise 1. Conversation 1.
Yes, I know. It sounds good. I'd like to go.
I'm taking my little brother. Would you like to come too?
That would be great. I love the noise, the music, and all the excitement. The last time I went was in 2005 when I was 10.
Oh, really? Well, I like the clowns best. Are you free today or tomorrow? The afternoon show is best for my brother.
Sorry. I'm busy then. I'm going to the cinema this afternoon. I've got the tickets, so I can't change it. And I'm playing tennis tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, well, can you go at the weekend? It finishes on the 29th of August. That's Saturday.
I'm free on Saturday afternoon.
Good. I'm free then too. It only comes once a year, so we mustn't miss it.
Conversation 2.
Hi, Juliet. It's Sam here. Have you got the tickets yet?
Yeah, for tonight.
What time does it start?
Just a minute, I'll look. It starts at 7:45.
Oh, you know I work in a shop on Wednesdays, in the city centre. Well, there's a sale this week, so I'm working late. I have to tidy the shop at the end of the day, so I'm working till 7:30 this evening. I usually finish at 7 o'clock, which is better.
Don't worry. There are lots of adverts before the film actually starts.
Oh, okay. See you later then. Outside?
See you there. Bye.
Conversation 3.
It's so boring here in August, Rachel. There's nothing to do.
There are lots of good things on at the moment. What are you doing next weekend? My mum's going to see a dance show on Sunday afternoon. We can go with her.
Oh, boring. And I don't like going to things like that in the afternoon.
Well, there's the rock festival in the park. That looks good. I like listening to music outside in the summer, but it's very expensive.
I've only got £10.
Well, would you like to go to the new nightclub? I went there last week on my birthday. It's only £8 before 11. We can go on Saturday.
I'd really like to go to the rock festival, but OK then. Shall we meet at your house?
Yeah, about 9?
See you then.
Unit 4. Pronunciation, Exercise 2.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Unit 4. Pronunciation, Exercise 4.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Unit 4. Pronunciation, Exercise 6.
The 28th of April. The 15th of August. The 3rd of February.
Exam Folder 4. Listening Part 1. Exercise 2.
1. What do they decide to do tomorrow?
This weekend is so boring. Let's go out and do something tomorrow. I'd like to do some sport. Would you like to play tennis with me?
I'm not very good at tennis. My best sport is hockey. I'd like to have a game tomorrow.
Don't be silly. We can't play hockey with just 2 people. We could go out on our bikes. Let's cycle to the lake and take a picnic.
Great idea!
Now listen again.
This weekend is so boring. Let's go out and do something tomorrow. I'd like to do some sport. Would you like to play tennis with me?
I'm not very good at tennis. My best sport is hockey. I'd like to have a game tomorrow.
Don't be silly. We can't play hockey with just 2 people. We could go out on our bikes. Let's cycle to the lake and take a picnic.
Great idea!
Exam Folder 4. Listening Part 1. Exercise 4.
2. Which shop are they going to first?
I want some shampoo to take on holiday. The chemist is at the other end of the shopping centre, so let's go and look for your swimming costume first.
Oh, yes. There's a really nice one in the sports shop over there.
OK. And remind me to buy something to read on the plane. The bookshop is next to the chemist's.
Now listen again.
I want some shampoo to take on holiday. The chemist is at the other end of the shopping centre, so let's go and look for your swimming costume first.
Oh, yes. There's a really nice one in the sports shop over there.
OK. And remind me to buy something to read on the plane. The bookshop is next to the chemist's.
3. When is Tim meeting his father?
Have a good time, Tim. Don't forget we're meeting tomorrow morning outside the railway station at 11.
Oh, Dad, that's much too early. I'm going out with Simon tonight. We're spending the evening at a nightclub. We're staying there till midnight. I can't meet you until the afternoon. 2 o'clock is better.
OK, but don't be late. And have a good evening.
Now listen again.
Have a good time, Tim. Don't forget we're meeting tomorrow morning outside the railway station at 11.
Oh, Dad, that's much too early. I'm going out with Simon tonight. We're spending the evening at a nightclub. We're staying there till midnight. I can't meet you until the afternoon. 2 o'clock is better.
OK, but don't be late. And have a good evening.
4. Where are they going on Saturday evening?
I've got an invitation to a concert on Saturday evening. Ewan is playing the violin, and he says I can have 2 free tickets. Do you want to come?
Well, I've got 2 tickets for the rock band at the town hall on Saturday evening. It starts at 8 o'clock, but I can go with someone else.
Oh, I'm coming with you to that. Please.
OK. And don't forget we're taking your little brother to the cinema on Saturday afternoon.
Now listen again.
I've got an invitation to a concert on Saturday evening. Ewan is playing the violin, and he says I can have 2 free tickets. Do you want to come?
Well, I've got 2 tickets for the rock band at the town hall on Saturday evening. It starts at 8 o'clock, but I can go with someone else.
Oh, I'm coming with you to that. Please.
OK. And don't forget we're taking your little brother to the cinema on Saturday afternoon.
5. When is Paula's birthday party?
You know Paula's 16 soon.
Surely not. Time passes so quickly. Now, let me see. When is her birthday? It's the 15th of May, isn't it?
That's right. It's on a Monday. So the party's 2 days before, on the 13th. That's a Saturday.
Now listen again.
You know Paula's 16 soon.
Surely not. Time passes so quickly. Now, let me see. When is her birthday? It's the 15th of May, isn't it?
That's right. It's on a Monday. So the party's 2 days before, on the 13th. That's a Saturday.
Unit 5. Listening, Exercise 2.
1.
Hello, can you help me? I need a hotel room for tonight, near the airport.
Certainly, sir. I can book you a room.
And can you call a taxi to take me there?
Oh, you don't need a taxi. There's a free bus.
2.
Passport, please. How long are you staying in the United Kingdom?
Only 2 weeks. Why? Do I need a visa?
No, you don't. Enjoy your stay.
3.
Good morning, sir. How many cases have you got?
Just this one.
Right. Here's your boarding pass.
Do I need to go to the departure lounge now?
Yes, please, sir.
OK, thank you.
4.
Do we need to buy anything else before we leave?
I don't think so. Well, we haven't got any shampoo.
Oh, we don't need to buy that. The hotel has got everything we need.
Oh, fine.
5.
I've got this camera and this watch. The camera was $1,000 and the watch was $100. Do I need to pay any tax?
Well, you needn't pay any tax on the watch, but you need to pay tax on the camera.
Oh, OK.
6.
Good afternoon. I want to fly to Madrid as soon as possible. In business class, please.
I can put you on the 5 o'clock flight. Is that all right?
Yes, that's great. I need to come back on Saturday evening.
No problem.
Do I need to reconfirm my return flight?
No, you needn't do that. It's all arranged.
Thank you very much.
Unit 5. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
A.
I need a visa.
B.
I've got a couple of suitcases.
C.
They need to take their passports.
D.
He's got a lot of luggage.
E.
Do we need to book a taxi?
F.
You need some money.
Unit 5. Pronunciation, Exercise 4.
A.
I need a hotel room.
B.
You need to pay tax.
C.
I want some shampoo.
D.
I'd like to go swimming.
E.
He's got a few magazines.
F.
I've got a new pair of shoes.
Unit 6. Pronunciation, Exercise 2.
Checked. Enjoyed. Kissed. Looked. Mended. Needed. Prepared. Realized. Showed. Stopped. Studied. Used. Walked. Wanted. Wished.
Exam Folder 6. Listening Part 2. Exercise 2.
On my first day as a taxi driver, my first passenger was a woman who wanted to go to the airport. She was in a hurry because she needed to be at the airport at 10:30 to check in. She had lots of bags with her. Anyway, she got in the car and put the bags in the boot, and we set off. I drove fast, and we were lucky because there were no traffic jams. We got to the airport at exactly 10:15. Her flight was to New York, where her sister lived, and it left at 12:20. She got out of the car and started to look for her purse. Then she looked across at the airport. She suddenly looked very annoyed. She took her ticket out of her bag and showed it to me. I realised the mistake. She didn't tell me which airport to go to, so this was the international airport. Her flight went from the city airport, about an hour away. She refused to pay me anything, so it wasn't a very good start for me.
Exam Folder 6. Listening Part 2. Exercise 7.
When I was about 18, I started a new job in the kitchen of a restaurant. I liked cooking, and I wanted to be a chef, so I was really pleased to have this job. In fact, on the first morning, I woke up very early, and I went to the restaurant at about 7:30. I just didn't want to wait any longer. I wanted to be in that kitchen. Luckily, the restaurant was open. The chef met me and showed me what to do. But at about 9 o'clock, the chef felt ill and went home. It was a terrible day. I was the only one in the kitchen and the restaurant was very busy. The waiters came to the kitchen and ordered the food for the customers, and I made it. The waiters helped me to find things. Twice I made a mistake and the customers got the wrong food. But it wasn't a problem. In fact, both of the customers ate the food and then came to the kitchen to say the food was really delicious. And the waiters got a big tip.
Unit 7. Listening, Exercise 1. Conversation 1.
OK, turn right at the next roundabout and then take the second turning on the left. It's on your left on the corner opposite a supermarket.
I'm sorry, could you say that again, please?
Go down here. When you reach the roundabout, turn right. It's a one-way street, OK?
Yes.
So, after the roundabout, you don't take the first turning on the left, you take the second. You'll see it then. There's a supermarket on the other side of the road. All right?
Yes, I see. Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome.
Conversation 2.
It's near the market square, which is a pedestrian area. It's not far to walk from here.
Where can I leave my car?
OK. Well, at the next crossroads, turn right, then turn right again. You'll see the entrance to the car park just on the right. Park your car there, then you can walk across the road and you're there. There's a pedestrian crossing.
Thank you.
Conversation 3.
Yes, of course. Are you on foot?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Are you walking?
Yes.
Good. That's easy then. Go straight down this road past the town hall, then turn left at the traffic lights into Queen Street. Walk down there to the market square and walk across the square. Go straight on and it's at the next crossroads on the corner.
Unit 7. Listening, Exercise 2. Conversation 1.
Could you help me, please? I need to find a petrol station.
OK, turn right at the next roundabout and then take the second turning on the left. It's on your left on the corner opposite a supermarket.
I'm sorry, could you say that again, please?
Go down here. When you reach the roundabout, turn right. It's a one-way street, OK?
Yes.
So, after the roundabout, you don't take the first turning on the left, you take the second. You'll see it then. There's a supermarket on the other side of the road. All right?
Yes, I see. Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome.
Conversation 2.
Excuse me, could you tell me the way to the shopping centre, please?
It's near the market square, which is a pedestrian area. It's not far to walk from here.
Where can I leave my car?
OK. Well, at the next crossroads, turn right, then turn right again. You'll see the entrance to the car park just on the right. Park your car there, then you can walk across the road and you're there. There's a pedestrian crossing.
Thank you.
Conversation 3.
Excuse me, can you tell me the way to the skateboard park, please?
Yes, of course. Are you on foot?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Are you walking?
Yes.
Good. That's easy then. Go straight down this road past the town hall, then turn left at the traffic lights into Queen Street. Walk down there to the market square and walk across the square. Go straight on and it's at the next crossroads on the corner.
Unit 7. Pronunciation, Exercise 2.
Out. Or. Round. Sports. Town. Course. Corner. About. Hall. Board. Down. How. Walk.
Unit 7. Pronunciation, Exercise 4.
A.
It's on the corner.
B.
Walk down the road.
C.
Of course.
D.
Turn right at the roundabout.
E.
Go past the town hall.
F.
Where's the skateboard park?
G.
It's outside the sports stadium.
Unit 8. Introduction, Exercise 4.
A.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! B.
Good luck.
C.
Happy birthday.
D.
Have a good journey.
Good journey.
Bye.
Bye.
E.
Enjoy your meal.
F.
Well done.
G.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary.
H.
Have a nice weekend.
Unit 8. Pronunciation, Exercise 2.
The 3rd of July. The 1st of January. The 25th of March. The 24th of October. The 2nd of February.
Unit 8. Pronunciation, Exercise 3.
The 11th of November. The 12th of June. The 14th of December. The 20th of April. The 21st of August. The 22nd of September.
Unit 9. Listening, Exercise 1.
A.
Hello? HealthLink phone line? Can I help you?
Oh, yes. Thank you. My son fell over at school today. He was playing football. His arm hurts. Well, his wrist, really.
Did he hit his head?
No, he didn't.
Can he move his fingers?
No, he can't. He can't move them at all.
B.
Hello, HealthLink phone line. Can I help you?
Hello. I've got a cough and a sore throat. I cough all the time, especially at night. I can't stop, and I can't sleep.
Have you got a cold at the moment?
No, I haven't. I had one last week, but it's gone. Now I've got this cough.
C.
Hello, HealthLink phone line. Can I help you?
Oh, yes. My husband isn't feeling well. He's got a pain in his chest. He's usually very healthy. I don't understand it.
Does he feel sick?
Yes, he does.
D.
Hello, HealthLink phone line. Can I help you?
Oh, hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm looking after a friend's daughter, and she has a terrible stomachache.
Does she have a headache?
Yes, she does.
Has she eaten a lot today?
No, she hasn't. Well, let me see. She had a big breakfast. Then we went to the cinema, and she had a burger and chips at lunchtime. Oh, and some popcorn. Since then, she's only had a bar of chocolate and a drink. Should I take her to the doctor's?
E.
Hello, HealthLink phone line. Can I help you?
Yes, hello. I've got sore eyes. I can't open them very well.
Have you spent a lot of time working at a computer this week? Are you very tired?
No, I'm not. I'm not working this week. I'm relaxing at home.
Do you wear glasses or contact lenses?
No, I don't.
F.
Hello, HealthLink phone line. Can I help you?
Hello. My son's got earache. He cried all night. He's just stopped at last, so I decided to phone. I don't want to ring the doctor at the weekend.
Is he hot?
Yes, he is. He's got a temperature.
Has he taken any aspirin or paracetamol?
Yes, he has, just now.
Unit 9. Listening, Exercise 4.
A.
Hello, HealthLink phone line. Can I help you?
Oh, yes. Thank you. My son fell over at school today. He was playing football. His arm hurts. Well, his wrist, really.
Did he hit his head?
No, he didn't.
Can he move his fingers?
No, he can't. He can't move them at all.
You should take him to the hospital. It's probably broken.
Okay, thanks. We'll go now.
B.
Hello, HealthLink phone line. Can I help you?
Hello. I've got a cough and a sore throat. I cough all the time, especially at night. I can't stop, and I can't sleep.
Have you got a cold at the moment?
No, I haven't. I had one last week, but it's gone. Now I've got this cough.
People often have a cough for a few days after a cold. Why don't you take some cough mixture before you go to bed? Why don't you take a warm drink to bed with you too? And you should sleep with at least 2 pillows. Your cough will soon be better.
I hope so. Thank you.
C.
Hello? HealthLink phone line? Can I help you?
Oh, yes. My husband isn't feeling well. He's got a pain in his chest. He's usually very healthy. I don't understand it.
Does he feel sick?
Yes, he does.
You should call an ambulance to take him to hospital. You'd better dial 999 at once. Can you do that now?
Yes, of course.
D.
Hello? HealthLink phone line? Can I help you?
Oh, hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm looking after a friend's daughter, and she has a terrible stomachache.
Does she have a headache?
Yes, she does.
Has she eaten a lot today?
No, she hasn't. Well, let me see. She had a big breakfast. Then we went to the cinema, and she had a burger and chips at lunchtime. Oh, and some popcorn. Since then, she's only had a bar of chocolate and a drink. Should I take her to the doctor's?
You don't need to see a doctor. She shouldn't eat any more food today, but she should drink lots of water.
Okay. Thank you.
E.
Hello? HealthLink phone line? Can I help you?
Yes, hello. I've got sore eyes. I can't open them very well.
Have you spent a lot of time working at a computer this week? Are you very tired?
No, I'm not. I'm not working this week. I'm relaxing at home.
Do you wear glasses or contact lenses?
No, I don't.
Why don't you wash your eyes in warm water and get an appointment with your doctor, because you probably need some antibiotics.
Thanks for your help.
F.
Hello? HealthLink phone line. Can I help you?
Hello. My son's got earache. He cried all night. He's just stopped at last, so I decided to phone. I don't want to ring the doctor at the weekend.
Is he hot?
Yes, he is. He's got a temperature.
Has he taken any aspirin or paracetamol?
Yes, he has, just now.
Well, why don't you give him some more paracetamol after 4 hours? And you better phone the doctor. You can get an emergency appointment.
Thanks very much.
Unit 9. Language Focus. Illnesses and Advice. Exercise 2.
A.
You should take him to the hospital.
B.
Why don't you take some cough mixture?
C.
You should call an ambulance.
D.
She shouldn't eat any more food today.
E.
Why don't you wash your eyes in warm water?
F.
You'd better phone the doctor.
Unit 9. Pronunciation. Exercise 3.
A.
My son fell over.
B.
Can I help you?
C.
My friend takes the train to college.
D.
I eat a healthy breakfast every day.
E.
I hit my head and now I've got a pain.
F.
Don't break that glass.
G.
I saw a great play today.
Unit 10. Pronunciation. Exercise 1.
A.
He needs new glasses.
B.
There are 10 bridges in the city.
C.
I bought 2 new hairbrushes.
D.
There are 3 football matches tomorrow.
Unit 10. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
A.
Those are my books.
B.
There are 3 schools in this street.
C.
Where are the shops?
D.
She's got really long legs.
E.
Her shoes are uncomfortable.
F.
We had chips for lunch.
G.
I like cakes.
H.
The lessons were boring.
I.
Her boots are black.
Unit 10. Pronunciation. Exercise 3.
A.
My father plays tennis very well.
B.
My back aches.
C.
He never catches the ball.
D.
She swims every day.
E.
He likes travelling.
F.
She stays at home on Sundays.
G.
He never finishes work early.
H.
He eats salad every day.
I.
She always watches him when he plays football.
J.
He hopes to be a scientist.
K.
The hotel arranges everything.
Exam Folder 10. Listening, Part 1. Exercise 3.
For each question, there are 3 pictures and a short recording. Choose the correct picture and put a tick in the box below it. 1. How did the woman travel?
Hi, I got here safely. I drove in the end because I was late last time when I took the train. It was raining, so I didn't want to wait for the bus.
Now listen again.
Hi, I got here safely. I drove in the end because I was late last time when I took the train. It was raining, so I didn't want to wait for the bus.
2. Where did the man stay?
We were on the top floor of the hotel and we expected to have a lovely view. But our hotel only had 4 floors and there was a much taller hotel between us and the sea, so we couldn't see much. There was a nice campsite next to the beach, so next time we're going there.
Now listen again.
We were on the top floor of the hotel and we expected to have a lovely view. But our hotel only had 4 floors and there was a much taller hotel between us and the sea, so we couldn't see much. There was a nice campsite next to the beach, so next time we're going there.
Three. Which is the girl's brother?
I was walking through town yesterday and your brother stopped to say hi. I didn't recognise him. He looks so different.
I suppose so. He's grown a beard and he wears glasses now.
And his hair's really short too.
Now listen again.
I was walking through town yesterday and your brother stopped to say hi. I didn't recognise him. He looks so different.
I suppose so. He's grown a beard and he wears glasses now.
And his hair's really short too.
4. Which job is Alice doing now?
Is Alice working as an actress now? She was still training last time I saw her.
Oh, she didn't finish that course. It's difficult to get a job, you know. She's working on the local newspaper now as a photographer.
Really? I always expected her to be a journalist. She was so good at writing when she was at school.
Now listen again.
Is Alice working as an actress now? She was still training last time I saw her.
Oh, she didn't finish that course. It's difficult to get a job, you know. She's working on the local newspaper now as a photographer.
Really? I always expected her to be a journalist. She was so good at writing when she was at school.
5. What has the boy bought his mother?
Toby, have you bought a birthday present for Mum yet?
Of course I have. I've got her a calendar, a film one, with pictures of her favourite actors and singers.
Oh, that was a good idea. I've got her a CD.
I nearly got her a CD, but I couldn't decide which one.
Now listen again.
Toby, have you bought a birthday present for Mum yet?
Of course I have. I've got her a calendar, a film one, with pictures of her favourite actors and singers.
Oh, that was a good idea. I've got her a CD.
I nearly got her a CD, but I couldn't decide which one.
Objective Pet, 2nd edition, by Louise Hashemi and Barbara Thomas, published by Cambridge University Press. This recording is copyright. CD 2. Unit 11. Listening, Exercise 2.
And now, Rory, are you ready? You have 10 questions. Number 1. Which is the smallest ocean in the world? Is it A, the Atlantic Ocean, B, the Indian Ocean, or C, the Arctic Ocean?
The Arctic Ocean.
Number 2. Which is the longest border in the world? Is it A, between the USA and Canada, B, between the USA and Mexico, or C, between Argentina and Chile?
Just a moment. I think it's between the USA and Mexico.
Number 3. Where is the wettest place in the world? Is it A, in India, B. In Colombia? Or C. In Nigeria?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Of course. Where is the wettest place in the world? Is it A. In India? B. In Colombia? Or C. In Nigeria?
I think it's in Colombia.
Number 4. Which planet is the largest? Is it A. Earth? B. Venus? Or C. Jupiter?
Jupiter.
Number 5. In which country is the busiest airport in the world? Is it A. In the USA? B. In Japan? Or C. In Greece?
I'm not sure. The USA.
Number 6. Which island is the biggest? Is it A. Great Britain? B. Greenland? Or C. Cuba?
I think it's Great Britain. No, let me try again. Cuba. That's my answer.
Number 7. Which continent has the most people? Is it A. Asia? B. Australasia? Or C. Africa?
Let me think. It's not Australasia. I think it's Asia.
Number 8. Which city is the most expensive to live in? Is it A. Geneva in Switzerland? B. Paris in France? Or C. Tokyo in Japan?
Tokyo.
Number 9. Where is the deepest valley in the world? Is it A. In the USA? B. In China? Or C. In Kenya?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Have a guess.
China.
And the last question, number 10. Which country is the farthest from the equator? Is it A. Portugal? B. Australia? Or C. Peru?
Just a moment. Portugal.
Thank you, Rory. You got 7 correct answers and 3 wrong answers.
Unit 11. Listening, Exercise 4.
And here are the answers. Number 1. Rory, you were correct. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest ocean. It is 14,351,000 square kilometres. Number 2. Rory, you were wrong. The longest border in the world is between the USA and Canada, and it's 6,416 kilometres long. Number 3. Rory, you were correct. The wettest place in the world is Tutunendo in Colombia, and it has 11,770 millimetres of rain every year. Number 4. Rory, you were correct. The largest planet is Jupiter, and it is 142,800 kilometres wide. Number 5. Rory, you were correct. The busiest airport is in Atlanta in the USA. About 75 million passengers use it every year. Number 6. Rory, you were wrong. Greenland is the biggest island. It has an area of 2,175,000 square kilometres. Number 7. Rory, you were correct. Asia is the continent with the most people. More than 3 billion people live there. Number 8. Rory, you were correct. Tokyo is the most expensive city in the world to live in. Number 9. Rory, you were wrong. The deepest valley in the world is in Kenya. The Great Rift Valley is 1,250 meters deep. And number 10. Rory, you were correct. Portugal is 4,200 kilometers from the equator, so is the farthest. Well, congratulations, Rory. You have won our 4th prize.
Unit 11, Language Focus. Countries, Nationalities, Languages. Exercise 1. A.
Είμαι μαθητής και μου αρέσουν όλα τα αθλήματα.
B.
Jestem studentką i lubię uprawiać różnego rodzaju sport.
C.
私は学生でいろいろなスポーツが好きです。
D.
Я студентка, и я люблю все виды спорта.
E.
Ich bin Studentin und ich mag alle Sportarten.
F.
Sono una studentessa e mi piacciono tutti i tipi di sport.
Unit 11. Pronunciation. Exercise 3.
Cheese. Chinese. Teacher. Much. Cheap. Brush. Question. Temperature. Shampoo. Shy. Special. Information. Ocean. Lunch. Picture. Machine.
Unit 12. Introduction. Exercise 1.
The police? No. Unit 12.
Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
A.
The pool is too full.
B.
Would you like to come too?
C.
The school rules are in this blue book.
D.
Look at that cool suit.
E.
It's true he's a good cook.
F.
Put your hand on the rope and pull.
G.
You stood on my foot.
Exam Folder 12. Speaking, Part 1. Exercise 1.
Good afternoon. Can I have your mark sheets, please? I'm Janet, and this is Celia. She's going to listen to us. Now, what's your name?
I'm Luca.
And what's your name?
Paulina.
And what's your surname, Luca?
Maragna.
How do you spell it?
M-A-R-A-G-N-A.
And what's yours, Paulina?
Józefowski.
And how do you spell that?
Józefowski.
Thank you. So, Luca, where do you come from?
The north of Italy, near Brescia. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I think so. And do you work or are you a student in Brescia?
I'm a student at the university.
What do you study?
Science. I'm interested in chemistry.
Thank you. Now, Paulina, where do you live?
I'm living in London now. I come from Poland.
And what do you do?
I'm working now. I'm going to university next month.
Thank you. Do you think English will be useful for you in the future?
Could you speak more slowly, please?
Do you think English will be useful for you in the future?
Oh, yes. It'll be useful when I am at university. And later, when I want to find a good job, it will be an advantage for me.
And Luca, do you enjoy studying English?
Sometimes.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Could you repeat that, please?
What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Oh, I like dancing and spending time with my friends.
Thank you.
Unit 13. Listening. Exercise 1.
1.
I'm Ian. I'm a student, so I'm not rich, but I've found a good way to save money. I don't pay rent. My home has a very small kitchen and a living room downstairs. There are curtains and carpets. It's very comfortable. I've got central heating, and on the first floor there's a little bathroom and my bedroom. I can't give you my address because I often move. You see, when I get bored of the view, I can drive my home away and park somewhere new.
2.
I'm Patricia. My husband and I were looking for a traditional house when we found our unusual home. It's in 2 old railway carriages. They've been here since 1902. The carriages stand side by side. The sitting room and dining room are between them, and there's a normal roof over the whole building. We enjoy living here, and our guests enjoy visiting us.
3.
My name's Adam. I'm 15. My home is 12 metres above the ground. I made it myself. I didn't use any nails, only ropes, so I haven't damaged any branches. I use solar power to heat it, and I have a proper kitchen and a shower and so on. I've got my hi-fi up here, and there's plenty of space for guests. Sometimes the tree moves when the wind blows, but my house hasn't fallen down yet, so I'm not really worried.
4.
I'm Neil, and I rent this amazing place between London and Brighton. It's 2 towers. The windows have a view of the railway line, and it could be noisy for some people because you hear the trains passing through the tunnel under it every hour. But I don't mind the noise because I'm a party animal. I enjoy giving enormous parties with really loud music because there aren't any neighbours to complain. It's perfect for me.
Unit 13. Pronunciation. Exercise 2. A.
Can you measure these jeans, please?
B.
We keep the fridge in the kitchen and the TV in the lounge.
C.
I'm doing revision for my college exams.
D.
Do you go jogging for pleasure?
E.
She usually pays generous wages.
F.
The Bridge Hotel has excellent leisure facilities.
G.
We've just made an important decision.
H.
A giraffe is an unusual pet.
Unit 14. Introduction. Exercise 2.
1.
Those heels are too high for her.
2.
That jacket is very fashionable.
3.
Those leather trousers are extremely tight.
4.
That's a lovely striped scarf.
5.
The shorts are enormous. They're very big and loose.
6.
Those trainers look comfortable.
7.
I love the material that the grey suit is made of, but the colour's very dull.
8.
The dark blue hat is very nice.
9.
He should take that awful baseball cap off.
10.
The sleeveless dress looks fairly cool because of the thin material.
11.
What a horrible pattern on that silk tie. I prefer plain ties.
12.
The colours are too bright, and the orange belt doesn't match.
Unit 14. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
A.
Bright. Light. Cough. Through.
B.
Enough. Photograph. Telephone. Alphabet.
C.
Paragraph. Fashion. Geography. Physics.
Exam Folder 14. Listening Part 4. Exercise 6.
You will hear a conversation between a boy, Sandy, and a girl, Megan, about their jobs. Decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it is correct, put a tick in the box under A for yes. If it is not correct, put a tick in the box under B for no.
Hi, Sandy. How are you? I haven't seen you for ages.
Okay, I suppose. Are you okay?
Oh, yes. I've got this great job, you see. I work on a fashion magazine. It's what I've always wanted to do. It's brilliant. And it's in the centre of town, near where I live.
So, what do you do exactly?
Well, at the moment I go along with the photographer when he takes the photos of the models for the magazine. They have lots of pages of the latest fashions.
So you're a photographer now?
Well, not yet. I'm doing a course. I help him to carry the equipment. What about you? I haven't seen you since we left art college. Are you working?
Well, I am. But I want to be a photographer too, you know. And I've got a really awful job at the moment, in a bookshop.
What's wrong with that? Why are you miserable about it? Bookshops are very interesting places.
Not this one. It's an extremely depressing bookshop. Like all bookshops, in fact.
Well, you're wrong there. Why don't you try to get a job in that new bookshop? You know, in Spring Street. It opened last week. It looks interesting.
Not interesting enough for me. I want to do something more exciting. That's why I want to become a photographer.
But photography is a very tiring job, busy all day, and no time to relax.
Exactly. So it's not boring. And I've already done a photography course. I'm always out taking photographs.
Are you?
Yes. So, could you ask if I can have a job on your magazine?
I don't think so. That's not a good idea. You see, the photographer only needs one assistant. And that's my job.
Oh, but could I come and watch one day?
Of course. People often come and watch. But don't talk to anyone. They're all too busy.
Unit 15. Listening.
You know, Martha, I want to do something really exciting this summer. I went skydiving last year and it was great. I'd really like to know more about the marathon you did in Morocco. How did you get on?
Well, I enjoyed it. It's not really dangerous if you behave sensibly, but it certainly tests your strength and personality. When I set off, I didn't know if I was strong enough to do it. You have to pass a medical examination before you go, but apart from that, anybody can do it. In fact, the oldest competitor to finish was 76.
I'm a bit younger than that, so maybe I have a chance. So, what do you have to do? Why is it so hard?
Well, it's a 230-kilometre marathon across the desert, and you have to finish the run in 7 days.
And I suppose it's hard running on sand.
Yes, it is. But the worst thing is that you have to carry your own food for the 7 days.
And I'm sure you need a lot of water as well.
You don't have to carry water for 7 days because you're given water each day. You have to take a good water bottle with you. It's very important to drink enough. You can take other drinks to mix with the water if you like.
And where do you sleep?
In tents. You don't have to carry those. The organisers do that, but you have to bring your own sleeping bag. You fall asleep very quickly in the evening because you're so tired, but you can't stay in your tent after sunrise in the morning. You have to get up quickly when the organisers call everyone. They do it very noisily because some people are amazingly heavy sleepers.
So, do you have your own tent?
No, and you need to get on with the other people in your tent because you spend a lot of time with them.
And what about the organisers?
Oh, they don't run with you, of course, and they live separately. The competitors can't go into their camps. They have much nicer food and are more comfortable.
So, does it get boring running for hours at a time?
Not really, but you can take an MP3 player if you want. Just remember, everything goes in your backpack and you carry it in the heat. It's normally about 40 degrees in the daytime, and it sometimes gets hotter than that, but it's cold at night. When you first arrive, when you get off the plane, you can't believe how hot it is. Anyway, I have some work that I need to get on with. Why don't you look at the website? Then you can decide. And I'll find my photographs to show you.
Oh, thanks.
Unit 15. Pronunciation, Exercise 2.
Nervous. Young. Bought. House.
Unit 15. Pronunciation, Exercise 3.
Dangerous. Thought. Shout. Enough. Ought. Out. Touch. Flavour.
Unit 16. Language focus. Going to. Exercise 5.
Hi, Sam. What are you doing?
I'm making a poster. Do you want to help me?
I'm afraid I can't. I'm going to watch the football on television. Aren't you going to watch it?
Nah, not this time. I'm going to join a demonstration in the city centre.
Why?
Because the council's going to build a new car park.
So what's wrong with that?
Because they're going to put it by the market. You know where Space Party is? The club we went to last week? That's where they're going to build it. Would you like to come on the demonstration?
Another time, perhaps. Anyway, I think the car park's a good idea. There isn't enough parking in the town.
But it's a really bad idea. It isn't going to make things better for teenagers.
Why not?
Because they're going to knock down Space Party. So what are we going to do at weekends? Space Party's the only place to go to in this town.
OK, but what are you and your friends going to do to stop it?
We're going to stand in the shopping centre and we're going to tell people what's happening.
Well, good luck. Now I'm going to watch the match.
OK, you can tell me about it when I get home.
Unit 16. Language focus. The time. Exercise 1.
A.
Excuse me, what's the time, please?
It's 10 to 1.
B.
Can you tell me the time, please?
It's 25 past 3.
C.
What time does the bus leave?
At 4:45.
D.
What time is it now?
It's 7:30.
E.
What's the time of the next performance?
It starts at 25 to 9.
F.
Excuse me, can you tell me the time, please?
Of course. It's exactly 3 minutes to 12.
Unit 16. Activity. Making plans. Exercise 1.
1.
Marco, would you like to see an English film on Sunday afternoon?
Oh, yes. I'd really like that. What time?
It starts at 25 to 3.
Fine. I can be at the cinema at 2:30.
Good. See you on Sunday.
Yeah. Bye.
2.
Hi, Marco. Oscar here. You know we have an exam on Monday?
How can I forget?
Well, Philippe and I are spending Sunday afternoon together. We're going to study some English grammar. Would you like to join us?
I'm afraid I can't. Another time, perhaps.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for asking me anyway.
3.
Marco, do you want to come skateboarding this weekend? Sunday afternoon?
I'm sorry. I'm going to be busy then. What about Sunday morning?
Yes, but not too early.
Okay. Let's meet at 11:15.
All right. See you then.
Exam Folder 16. Listening Part 2. Exercise 4.
You will hear a radio interview with a woman called Philippa about a trip she is going to make. For each question, put a tick in the correct box.
Welcome to Travellers Talk, our weekly programme about travel and holidays. I'm Jim Baker, and my first guest this morning is Philippa Berry, who won first prize in last month's competition. Philippa, remind listeners how you won the competition.
I wrote a poem called The Traveller. It tells the life story of a very old man.
And Philippa has won £1,000 to spend on a holiday. Philippa, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, tell us about the journey you've planned.
Well, first of all, I decided that I didn't want to go alone because I haven't been abroad alone before. I asked my family and 1 or 2 friends to come with me, but I'm going to be away for 6 weeks, and that's too long for most of them. My brother loves travelling, but he's got exams, and my best friend says it's too expensive. So I'm joining a tour organised by a travel agent. We travel together, but we don't have to stay together all the time, so that'll be just right for me.
And when are you leaving?
Well, I have to use my ticket before the end of this year, and these tours only go once a year, so I had to decide immediately. In fact, we set off 2 weeks from today.
And where are you going first?
Well, we start by flying from London to Amsterdam, where we catch a plane for the United States. We spend 3 days in New York, and then we travel by bus across the States to California.
I expect you're really excited about it.
Yes, I am. But the part of the holiday I'm looking forward to most is the bus journey from one side of the States to the other. We're going to see all kinds of wonderful scenery, and I'm hoping to take some good photographs of mountains and that kind of thing. It's my hobby. Of course, I'll be pleased to visit the big cities too.
And when your trip is over, what then?
After I get home, I'm planning to have a show of the photographs I take. It's going to be in the city library, where I had a holiday job. They have space in the library for things like that, and the librarian has very kindly said that I can use it for 1 week.
Well, that's great. Thank you, Philippa, for telling us about your plans. Now we need to talk about this week's competition.
Unit 17. Introduction, Exercise 1. Unit 17. Listening, Exercise 3.
Hello, Mario. How are you?
Fine, Natalie, but busy. My chef left last week. I have to do all the cooking myself and I'm so tired.
Perhaps I can help. I'm looking for a job. I need to earn some money.
But can you cook?
Cook? Oh, well, yeah. I'm sure I'm exactly the person you're looking for.
Well, actually, I saw a woman yesterday, but she wasn't sure. Can you start tomorrow?
Sure. The sooner the better.
Because this woman lives a long way away. She's phoning me this morning. Come and see me later. If she doesn't want the job, you can have it.
Oh, thank you, Mario. Bye.
Unit 17. Listening, Exercise 4.
Morning, Kareem. Are you going to work already?
Hi, Adam. Yes. Mario hasn't got a chef, and I'm going to help him. Anyway, I want to talk to Claudia. You know I'm going to buy her car.
Yeah? That'll be really useful.
And it's good value. It's almost new. Like this one in this magazine, see?
Oh, right. I saw one like that near Claudia's place yesterday. It was a different colour. There was a fair-haired girl in it, but it had...
Claudia's car is red.
Really?
Anyway, I must go. See you.
But, Kareem, that car I saw, that was red.
Bye, Adam.
But its headlights were smashed. Oh, well. Perhaps it wasn't Claudia's car.
Unit 17. Listening, Exercise 5.
Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Kareem. Do you still want to buy my car?
Sure. I can give you the money tomorrow.
Oh, Kareem, that's great. I need the money this week. I have to pay my college fees for next year.
No problem. I know it's a good car. It's never been in an accident, has it?
Oh, no. I've looked after it very carefully.
Hi, Claudia.
Oh, hey, Natalie. What are you doing here? Oh, I forgot to ask you. Did you put some petrol in my car on Sunday when you borrowed it?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I want to see Mario. I need to ask him something.
Ah, are you going to come and work as a waitress here with me, Natalie? That'll be a good laugh. But I don't think we need another waitress. He wants a new chef. Go through to the kitchen.
Thanks, Claudia.
Perhaps Natalie'll be the new chef.
I don't think so. She can't boil an egg. Look, Kareem, before we get busy in here, I'm going to go and buy a magazine, okay?
Sure.
I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, Kareem. Where's Claudia? I want to tell her some news.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm going to be the new chef. She'll be really surprised when I tell her.
But Natalie, you can't cook.
Why do you think that?
Claudia told me.
Well, Mario doesn't know. And Claudia won't tell him. She's my friend. I'm sure I can keep the job until Mario pays me at the end of the week. I need some money very quickly.
But the cafe will lose all its customers.
Oh, come on, Kareem. Anyway, I must go now. Oh, please don't tell Mario.
Oh, after you.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, hi, Kareem. Who was that?
Oh, hello, Adam. That was Natalie. She shares a flat with Claudia.
But that's the girl.
Hey, Kareem, where's Claudia? I've got some good news. I found a chef.
Hey, I'm back.
Claudia, I need to speak to you.
Good. We've got customers. We'll talk later.
What will happen next? Will Mario find out about Natalie's cooking? Will Claudia find out about her car?
Unit 17. Pronunciation. Exercise 1.
A. She's got a large car. B. My toes were all sore. C. Take the third turning.
Unit 17. Pronunciation. Exercise 3.
A.
My head hurts when I talk too much.
B.
I saw the shirt this morning.
C.
I need to earn more money.
D.
I can't see in the dark.
E.
These doors aren't dirty.
F.
You must learn to work harder.
G.
I only heard half the story.
Unit 18. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
Woman. Important. Holiday. Camera. Letter. Appointment. Newspaper. Horror. Preparation. Telephone. Actor. Answer.
Unit 18. Pronunciation. Exercise 4.
Actors. Fiction. Different. Visitor. Teenager. Letters. Action. Assistant. Question. Director. Instrument. Teacher.
Exam Folder 18. Listening Part 3. Exercise 4.
You will hear a recorded message giving you information about films. For each question, fill in the missing information in the numbered space.
Welcome to the Victoria Cinema Information Line. Here is a list of films for the week starting July the 7th. There are 3 performances each day of One Summer Night at 5 p.m., 7:30 p.m. and 10 p.m., except Monday, when there is only one chance to see it at 7:30, and Sunday, when there is no performance. Every afternoon, there is a showing of The Violinist at 2:30 p.m., and after the performance on Wednesday, the director, Mark Hawkins, will give a lecture about the film. This is included in the ticket price. Our late-night film is Dead Men's Shoes, which is coming to the cinema for the second time. It is set in the Canadian mountains and stars the well-known actor Jim Harrison. It recently won a prize for its photography. Our foreign language film this week is called A Dangerous Game and is showing on Saturday afternoon at 5 p.m. Although the director is actually Swedish, the film is in Spanish, with subtitles in English. There are 2 films showing in our Saturday morning film club for children. The film at 10 a.m. is suitable for children aged between 5 and 10 and is called The Young Princess. It is about the adventures of a young girl whose father becomes king of his country by mistake. At 11:30, we are showing The Mad Professor, which is a comedy. All tickets are £4.50, except for children and senior citizens who pay £3.50. The box office is open from 2 p.m. until 8:30 p.m., but our telephone booking line is open in the morning from 10:30 a.m., and you can book tickets with a credit card until 9:30 p.m. if you ring 0987 348 72. There is a charge of 50p for tickets bought by telephone. Thank you for calling the Victoria Cinema Information Line.
Unit 19. Listening. Exercise 1.
A. My name's Rebecca. My brother's 5 years younger than me. My parents didn't make me look after him, but I enjoyed it. I used to look forward to playing with him when I came home from school, but I sometimes got fed up with reading the same stories hundreds of times. But all those afternoons with my brother were good practice, because now I have my own son, and I'd like to have more children. My son is like me in lots of ways, except he's really untidy, and I'm the opposite. The worst thing about being the oldest is that your parents begin to worry about you from the moment you're born, and they continue to worry because you're always the first to do everything.
B.
I'm George, and I have 3 older sisters, so I was really spoilt when I was a child, but I didn't mind that. I never worried about anything. I was always laughing, and I think I started to tell jokes when I was about 2 years old. But when I was about 14, I stopped doing what everyone told me, and then I had 2 parents and 3 sisters getting angry with me. That's the problem, really, with being the youngest. Everyone continues seeing you as the baby, even when you're an adult. They never let you grow up.
C.
I'm Charlotte, and I have an older sister who is clever, pretty, and has a lovely singing voice. In fact, she's good at everything. And a younger brother who is good-looking, clever. Ooh, what else? He's really good at playing football. Then there's me. I try to be nice to them both, but I'm really jealous because they always seem to do everything right and I do everything wrong. So I always arrange to spend a lot of time with my mates. I think it's hard for middle children because they don't have a special place in the family.
D.
My name is Peter. I was never jealous of my friends who had brothers and sisters because my parents loved taking me with them when they went out, so I spent a lot of time with adults. I enjoyed that. I have quite a few cousins, and I used to see them sometimes, but I didn't want to share my parents with anyone. I don't think I ever learnt to play with other children. I preferred reading, and I spent a lot of time doing homework. I think only children sometimes find it difficult to make friends, so that's a disadvantage. I only really began making friends when I went to university and started spending a lot of time with people of my own age.
Unit 19. Pronunciation. Exercise 1.
This. The. Think. There. Then. Mother. Thing. Father. Other.
Unit 19. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
There. Thirsty. Thank. That. Both. Birthday. 30. They. Bath. Although. Teeth. Thursday. Weather. Mouth. 1,000.
Unit 19. Pronunciation. Exercise 3.
A. They're both thirsty on Thursdays.
B.
I think his birthday is on the 4th Thursday of the month.
C.
The weather is better in the north these days.
D.
This thing is worth £1,013.
E.
Their mother had healthy teeth then.
Unit 20. Introduction. Exercise 1.
A. B. C. D. E.
Unit 20. Language focus. So and such. Exercise 1.
Thank you to all the competitors. I won't say much because I know you're all anxious to hear the results. It was a very difficult decision, and I'll start with the band which came fourth. That's Texas Team, who are the youngest group here today. Unfortunately, the violinist played so quietly that we couldn't hear him, so bad luck to Texas Team. Third was East Side. They are such good dancers, they should enter for a dance competition, and with a bit more practice on the music, they'll do very well. In second place is Third Avenue. They did well, especially their young guitarist, but the singer looked so unhappy we thought maybe he didn't want to win. Never mind, you nearly won, so better luck next time. Congratulations to The Storm, who are our winners today. The singer had such a great voice that we had to give them first place. Well done.
Unit 20. Language focus. Congratulating and choosing. Exercise 2.
A. B.
Please take care of me. I'm as fragile as the glass that you love breaking. Breathing violently. Suddenly I'm shaking like an earthquake.
C.
Let's holiday. Let's holiday. Let's get away. Let's holiday. Let's holiday. Let's get away. Let's holiday. We're gonna have some good times.
Unit 20. Pronunciation. Exercise 1.
C. C. Sun. Sun. There. There. Where. Where. Wood. Wood. Hour. Hour. Here. Here. One. One.
Exam Folder 20. Listening Part 1.
For each question, there are 3 pictures and a short recording. Choose the correct picture and put a tick in the box below it. 1. Where will they meet?
Are you going to the city centre?
Yes. Do you want a lift?
Yes, please. Can you take me to the library? Then I need to go to the supermarket.
OK. I'm going to the bank, so I'll see you in the supermarket car park at 4. Oh, and can you take back these library books for me?
Now listen again.
Are you going to the city centre?
Yes. Do you want a lift?
Yes, please. Can you take me to the library? Then I need to go to the supermarket.
OK. I'm going to the bank, so I'll see you in the supermarket car park at 4. Oh, and can you take back these library books for me?
2. What time will the boy catch the bus?
Hi, Alex. This is Mandy. You know we agreed to meet at 6:15. Well, we'll have to meet an hour later at 7:15 because I have to look after my sister while my mum is out.
My bus only leaves once an hour, so I can get the one at 6:15 or at 7:15.
Well, get the later one. That'll give me more time too.
OK. See you tonight then.
Now listen again.
Hi, Alex. This is Mandy. You know we agreed to meet at 6:15. Well, we'll have to meet an hour later at 7:15 because I have to look after my sister while my mum is out.
My bus only leaves once an hour, so I can get the one at 6:15 or at 7:15.
Well, get the later one. That'll give me more time too.
OK. See you tonight then.
3. Which band does Robert play in?
Robert's just joined a band, you know.
Is he playing guitar in it?
They've already got a guitarist, so he's the singer. There's a keyboard player too. They used to have a drummer, but he left.
We must go and see them play.
Now listen again.
Robert's just joined a band, you know.
Is he playing guitar in it?
They've already got a guitarist, so he's the singer. There's a keyboard player too. They used to have a drummer, but he left.
We must go and see them play.
4. Which is Lisa's new t-shirt?
Have you seen Lisa's new t-shirt? It's amazing.
What's it like?
It's sleeveless with a high neck and it's got red and green stripes.
Ugh!
Now listen again.
Have you seen Lisa's new t-shirt? It's amazing.
What's it like?
It's sleeveless with a high neck and it's got red and green stripes.
Ugh!
5. What will the weather be like tomorrow?
And here is the weather forecast for today and tomorrow. The fine weather will continue today, so enjoy it while it lasts, because tomorrow we'll have cloudy skies again. There won't be any rain, but it won't be very warm, I'm afraid.
Now listen again.
And here is the weather forecast for today and tomorrow. The fine weather will continue today, so enjoy it while it lasts, because tomorrow we'll have cloudy skies again. There won't be any rain, but it won't be very warm, I'm afraid.
Objective Pet, 2nd edition, by Louise Hashemi and Barbara Thomas, published by Cambridge University Press. This recording is copyright. CD 3. Unit 21. Listening, Exercise 1. A.
Amy Lee's office.
Oh, hello. May I speak to Mrs. Lee?
I'm afraid Mrs. Lee isn't available this afternoon. Can you call back tomorrow?
Yes. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
B.
Hello?
Hi, this is Ivan.
Hi, Ivan.
Helen, I'm ringing to ask for your help.
Oh, yeah?
You told me to ring you.
The teachers asked me to write about a journalist.
Oh, yes.
Well, you said a friend of yours is a freelance journalist. She can give me some advice.
She's a friend of my dad's, really, but she's very nice.
Can you give me her phone number?
Oh, right. I've got it here somewhere. Hang on a minute. Yes, it's 307-669. Ask for Mrs. Lee and say you're a friend of Helen Solomon's.
OK. Thanks very much.
That's OK. Let me know how you get on. C. Hi. Sorry I can't speak to you just now. Leave your name and number and I'll call you back when I'm free. Wait for the beep.
Oh, Helen, this is Ivan. I'm seeing Mrs. Lee on Monday afternoon. Thanks for giving me her number. Would you like to meet me afterwards? About 4 o'clock? I'd like to buy you a coffee or something to say thank you. Ring me if that's OK and say where.
D.
Amy Lee's office.
May I speak to Mrs. Lee, please?
Could I have your name?
Oh, yes. It's Ivan Finn. I'm a friend of Helen Solomon's.
One moment, please.
Hello, Mr. Finn. How can I help you?
I'm doing a project about journalism for my media studies course. Helen told me to contact you. Would it be possible for me to interview you one day this week?
I see. Well, this week's not good. I'm working to a deadline and I'm having my office painted. But what about Monday at 2:15?
Oh, thanks very much. It's very kind of you to help me.
Not at all. I look forward to meeting you. Unit 21. Listening, Exercise 3. Conversation 1. Hello.
Hi, this is Ivan.
Hi, Ivan.
Helen, I'm ringing to ask for your help.
Oh, yeah?
You told me to ring you. The teachers asked me to write about a journalist.
Oh, yes.
Well, you said a friend of yours is a freelance journalist. She can give me some advice.
She's a friend of my dad's, really, but she's very nice.
Can you give me her phone number?
Oh, right. I've got it here somewhere. Hang on a minute. Yes, it's 307-669. Ask for Mrs. Lee and say you're a friend of Helen Solomon's.
OK. Thanks very much.
That's OK. Let me know how you get on. Conversation 2.
Amy Lee's office.
Oh, hello. May I speak to Mrs. Lee?
I'm afraid Mrs. Lee isn't available this afternoon. Can you call back tomorrow?
Yes. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Conversation 3.
Amy Lee's office.
May I speak to Mrs. Lee, please?
Could I have your name?
Oh, yes. It's Ivan Finn. I'm a friend of Helen Solomon's.
One moment, please.
Hello, Mr. Finn. How can I help you?
I'm doing a project about journalism for my media studies course. Helen told me to contact you. Would it be possible for me to interview you one day this week?
I see. Well, this week's not good. I'm working to a deadline and I'm having my office painted. But what about Monday at 2:15?
Oh, thanks very much. It's very kind of you to help me.
Not at all. I look forward to meeting you. Unit 21. Pronunciation. Exercise 1. Oh, right. I've got it here somewhere. Hang on a minute. Yes, it's 307-669. Unit 21. Pronunciation. Exercise 3.
A.
357798.
B.
01223 277 203.
C.
020 7584 3304.
D.
44 1273 509 672.
Unit 21. Activity. Mobile messages. Hi. Sorry I can't speak to you just now. Leave your name and number and I'll call you back when I'm free. Wait for the beep. Unit 22. Pronunciation. Exercise 4.
A.
Do you know what the answer is?
B.
The knives might be in the high cupboard.
C.
I've broken my wrist, my thumb, my knee and my foot.
D.
That foreigner could be a scientist.
E.
You need a bright light to write the receipt.
F.
Let's meet in half an hour.
Exam Folder 22. Listening Part 4. Exercise 4.
Look at the 6 sentences for this part. You will hear a conversation between a girl, Dina, and a boy, Jason, about Dina's sister, Jessica. Decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it is correct, put a tick in the box under A for yes. If it is not correct, put a tick in the box under B for no.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
Hey, Dina. It's good to see you. I've got a job just near here. But what are you doing in this part of town? I thought you worked in the city centre.
Yes, I do. And it's really hard work.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a hotel and we're in the middle of the holiday season, so I'm always busy. But I work on Sundays, so it's my day off today. I'm going to see Jessica. You know she has a flat just up the road from here.
Your sister? What's she doing these days? Is she still sitting at home waiting for the perfect job?
Well, that's not quite fair.
Why's that then?
She studied really hard at school.
We all did, in my opinion.
She's been very unlucky. She has to ask my parents for money, but she hates doing it.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, she told me something strange on the phone.
What?
Well, she said she'd seen a ghost in the road near her flat.
And you think she did?
She saw it 3 times. It was a woman in a long skirt. She walked along the road about 7 o'clock and then disappeared near the park gates. I hope I'm going to see her too. I think it's exciting.
Well, I think you're both mad. 7 o'clock. That's exactly when it begins to get dark at this time of year.
So?
You can't see clearly. It's probably someone going home from work in a long coat.
No, she said she was quite sure it wasn't a real person. What about coming to Jessica's place with me? Then we can all watch.
Thanks for asking me, but actually I prefer watching TV to waiting for ghosts.
Okay.
Let's meet next week. We can go to a film or something. We can have a laugh about your ghost.
Okay, let's meet. But you'll be embarrassed when I tell you I've seen the ghost.
I doubt it. See you next week. Say hello to Jessica from me.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.
Unit 23. Listening, Exercise 1. Conversation 1.
Alex, I'd like you to meet Monica. Alex, meet Monica. Monica loves rock climbing like you. I'm sure you're going to get on really well.
Hi, Alex. You don't go to this college, do you?
No, I don't. Samantha's my cousin. She often invites me to parties here, but actually, I'm not very keen on the music. In fact, they usually play the kind of music that I hate.
Oh, I love this music. I'll never get tired of listening to it. Anyway, even if you don't like the music, you can talk to people.
I've never met anyone here who I'm really interested in talking to.
What about that girl I saw you with just now?
She's not my type.
But this room is full of interesting people. Come on, I'll introduce you to some people that you'll like.
I'd rather not.
Okay, have a good evening then. I'm going to enjoy myself.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry I was rude about everyone here. You see, the truth is I'm just a bit nervous of people I don't know.
I see. Why didn't you say that? Well, let's go over there where it's less crowded. We can have a chat about climbing. Where do you usually go?
Conversation 2.
Hi, I'm Neil. This is my first day here.
Hi, I'm Francis. I've been here for a week. It's not a bad place to work, this restaurant.
Yeah?
It's very different from the job I had last summer on a building site. That was really heavy work. At least here, we only have to carry a few plates.
Is everybody friendly here?
Well, the older waiters aren't really interested in the same kind of things as students doing a holiday job like us.
Oh.
But they'll chat to you when they have time. That waiter over there used to play football for Arsenal when he was young.
Did he?
Well, he played for them a few times. He's got a friend who sometimes gets free tickets. I'm an Arsenal supporter.
Really? Well, me too. There's a match on Wednesday evening which will be really good. I'm quite excited about it, because I haven't been to a match this season yet.
They're playing Chelsea, aren't they?
That's right.
I'm not sure if I can go. What time does it start? Oh, there are some customers over there who are waiting for a table. Come on, we better start work.
Conversation 3.
Ah, there you are, Kate. Carla wants to meet you. Carla, this is Kate. Kate, this is Carla.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Carla.
Peter says you're looking for someone to share your flat with.
That's right, I am actually.
Well, I'm going to come to university here, and it's too far for me to travel to my parents' house every day. Anyway, I'm fed up with living there, so could I share your flat?
Why not?
Oh, that's great. Does anyone else live there, or will it be just the two of us?
There's one other person who is studying biology.
Oh, great. It'll be really good to live with people my own age. I want to find a place where I can have parties and my friends can come and stay. My parents don't like me making any noise, but you won't mind, will you?
What kind of noise? Music is fine. I always have a CD on when I'm in the flat.
Good, because I play in a band. I play the guitar, and I also play the violin. but not in the band.
Oh, well, I do need to study.
Oh, don't worry. I play an electric guitar which has a volume control, and I'm quite good at it.
That's good news.
I saw a flat which is very near the university, but it was so tidy, I decided I couldn't live there. My parents are always getting angry with me because I'm untidy, but I don't expect you're tidy either, are you?
Well, I do prefer to keep the flat tidy.
Oh, we're going to be such good friends. Thank you for inviting me to live with you.
Unit 23. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
Kind of you. Full of people. Nervous of people. Tired of school. Good at football. Bad at history. Fed up with school. Keen on music. Interested in people.
Unit 23. Pronunciation. Exercise 4.
A. It's kind of Samantha. B. This room is full of interesting people. C. I'm quite good at it. D. She's bad at playing the guitar. E. I'm not very keen on this kind of music.
F.
I'll never get tired of this song.
G.
I'm not interested in talking.
Unit 24. Introduction. Exercise 2.
1.
It's round and it's made of plastic, or it might be made of glass. It's like a ball, but there's a man inside. He's holding something and turning it. It's used for moving across water, but it also works on land.
2.
It's a kind of railway line which is on a dinner table. It's made of metal. It's used for carrying food around the table.
Unit 24. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
A.
Sugar and salt are added.
B.
Shops ask them to deliver ice cream.
C.
The mixture is frozen.
D.
There are 4 escalators in the station near my house.
E.
He had a better idea.
F.
Where is Ben & Jerry's ice cream sold?
Unit 24. Pronunciation. Exercise 4.
A.
Television was invented in the 1920s.
B.
Where are escalators used?
C.
Ben & Jerry's ice cream is sold in many places.
D.
Many shops have escalators.
E.
Some inventions aren't successful.
F.
I met him at 4 o'clock.
G.
Some people went up and down all day.
H.
I've lost your address.
Exam Folder 24. Listening Part 3. Exercise 3.
You will hear a man talking on the radio about a museum. For each question, fill in the missing information in the numbered space.
And today we are looking at things to do in the Western area. One of the big attractions is, of course, the Museum of Science. It's in South Avenue. It's been there since 1951, but before that it was in a smaller building in Market Square for nearly 100 years. Weston's had a Museum of Science since 1859, so that's something to be proud of. The museum is open from Saturday to Thursday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. It has longer opening hours on a Friday when it stays open until 9 p.m. The museum shop is open from 10 until 5 every day except Monday, when it closes early. There's plenty to see in a museum. You can cross a desert or travel through the human body. And there's a new gallery opening this week with a new exhibition. Go there to find out more about the planets. Imagine landing somewhere 1 million miles away from Earth. What would it feel like? Every week, there's a different children's activity. This week, the subject is photography. Children can take their own photographs. That's for children between the ages of 8 and 14. The museum is on 4 floors. On the ground floor are the shop and the cloakrooms. The permanent exhibitions are on the 1st and 2nd floors. By the time you visited those, you'll be thirsty, so carry on to the cafe on the 3rd floor, which is open all day for drinks and snacks. One important piece of information. If you visit the museum before the 24th of July, you won't be able to use the car park. It's closed for repairs. But you are allowed to park in the hotel car park opposite. Now, the phone number...
Unit 25. Listening.
Hello?
Hi, Darren?
Yeah?
Look, it's Andy. I'm in town. Can you come and drive me home?
Where are you?
In the city centre. You know, Dad gave me some money last week and I wanted to buy a pullover.
Well, it's a bit late. I want to eat.
Oh, come on. I've just had a really bad experience.
What? What's going on?
It's like I was just nearly arrested.
What for? You only went to buy some clothes. What have you done now?
Well, first I went into Tempo, you know, the big clothes store.
Yeah?
And I looked at the pullovers and I got one. And then I decided to get a shirt too. But after I'd looked at them, I wasn't sure. So I went to a couple of other places to see what they had. A friend told me they were selling some quite cool ones in the market. But when I asked about them, the man who runs the store said he'd sold them all already. And I bought some shoes and went to the burger bar because it was time for lunch.
Okay.
Then I went back to Tempo and found some shirts I liked, and I said to the assistant I wanted to try them on, and he said that was okay. But they weren't any good, so I told the assistant they didn't fit, and he put them back on the shelf. They didn't have any other sizes in stock. Then, when I was going out of the shop, this woman came up to me. She asked me if I was leaving the shop. I said I was. She asked me if I'd paid for everything in my bag. I said I had because I knew I'd only got the pullover I bought earlier and the shoes.
Right.
She said she was the store detective, and then she asked me if I would come to the manager's office with her. And I agreed, although I added that I wasn't very happy about it. Everyone was looking at me. It was really bad.
I believe you.
In the manager's office, the store detective showed the manager the pullover, and the manager asked me how long I'd been in the shop, and how many things I'd bought. So I told him I'd bought a pullover at about 9:30, but I hadn't bought anything else. I was getting a bit angry, and I asked what was going on. Then he asked me whether I had a receipt for the pullover. And, of course, I couldn't find it. And I tried to explain I'd thrown away the Tempo bag and had put the pullover in the shoe shop bag.
Oh, Andy.
Well, I didn't know. But anyway, they didn't believe me. They asked me a lot more questions.
Like what?
They asked which assistant had served me. I said I didn't remember who had served me. It had been early in the morning. Then the store detective asked the manager if he wanted her to call the police, and he said yes.
Oh, no.
But then my luck changed. One of the assistants came into the room and I recognised her. She was the one that served me in the morning. I asked her if she remembered me, and she did. Oh, I've never felt so happy in my life.
Yeah, I'm sure. OK, so where are you now?
I'm in the manager's office. He said he was sorry for troubling me, and he told me I was welcome to use his phone. Can you come and give me a lift home? There are too many people at the bus stop at this time. I'm really tired and I haven't got enough money for a taxi.
Sure. I'll be 10 minutes. See you outside Tempo.
Oh, thanks, Darren.
Unit 25. Pronunciation. Exercise 1.
1.
Did you say 10 o'clock?
No, I said 2 o'clock.
2.
Did you say there were 5 guests?
No, I said there were 9 guests.
3.
Did you say we had a spelling test?
No, I said we had a reading test.
4.
Did you say you came by air?
No, I said I came by car.
5.
Did you say she was a doctor?
No, I said she was a teacher.
6.
Did you say you came from France?
No, I said I came from Greece.
Unit 26. Pronunciation. Exercise 1.
What's the time?
5 to 9.
Oh, dear.
What's the problem?
It doesn't matter.
Tell me.
I'm late for college. Can you give me a lift?
Of course I can.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Unit 27. Introduction. Exercise 1.
Somewhere the sun is shining, somewhere the sky is blue, somewhere the silver lining is shining for me and you. And I know that the road is a hard one to travel on, over high mountains and by the sea strand. Out of the valley the sun never shines upon, to the gold glades of that sweet promised land.
Unit 27. Listening. Exercise 3.
Hi everyone, and welcome to International Chat, our phone-in program for students everywhere. Today's subject is working abroad, and we'd like to hear from anyone who's done this. Many employers and universities say that before you start a course or a job at home, it's a good idea to spend some time travelling in other countries. Some students are helped by their parents. Others have to find a job. We'd like to hear about your experiences. And our first caller is Joe. Joe, tell us about your experience.
Well, I had a great time in Ireland. I stayed on a traditional farm where I picked potatoes and looked after the cows. I did repairs to the farmhouse, too. I was given a room and my food, and every evening the old farmer played his accordion and sang Irish songs and told stories. His wife was a wonderful cook. Her homemade bread was out of this world.
Well done, Joe. You obviously enjoyed yourself there. And now we go to Natasha. Where did you work, Natasha?
I'd reached Finland and I was in Helsinki. I earned about £110 each week for 5 days' work. I was employed as a nanny. I helped the older children get ready for school in the morning and then looked after the little one all day.
And did you find the job by yourself?
Well, luckily, a Finnish friend helped me to write a little notice about myself in Finnish, and we put it in some playgroups. Lots of families like to have some help with the children, and they prefer someone who can speak English, but you need to advertise in Finnish.
Thanks for that tip, Natasha. And now we go to Owen from Lancashire. Did you earn money abroad too?
No, I wasn't paid. I was a volunteer. I wanted to do something to help the environment. I was in Canada and I helped to build boardwalks on Vancouver Island. These allow more people to walk in the forest.
Is that good for the environment?
Yes, it'll help prevent the forest from being destroyed by people who want to cut down the trees.
And did you have a good time?
Obviously, I liked helping to save the forest. It was fairly wet there. It rained nearly every day, and it was hard work, but it was fun. I liked all the people there, and the forest was wonderful. The big trees, the wild fruit, and the mushrooms, and the mist.
Well, that sounds magic, doesn't it? And let's hear from Jennifer, who worked in very different weather, I think.
That's right. I was in the desert in the Middle East helping archaeologists. Of course, the sun was really hot during the day, but it was very cold at night. Some people might think it's very romantic to dig up old buildings, which were buried for hundreds or thousands of years, but unfortunately, digging is very hard work. Actually, we needed to be quite fit and know how to look after ourselves. You quickly get sore hands and backache.
And what about the accommodation?
Oh, the camp was great. Each of the workers had a small tent. There were people from every part of the world, and after we finished working, there was normally a campfire and a couple of musicians. But most of all, it was wonderful to spend time in the desert, which was so beautiful and empty. Very different from Manchester, where I'm studying now.
Yeah, I can believe that. Thank you, Jennifer. And we have time for one more caller. And it's Martin, who found ways of earning money in Los Angeles in the USA.
Hello. Yes, I was staying with my uncle. He knew an old man who wanted some help in his house and arranged for us to meet. He gave me free food, and I was paid $12 an hour. I painted some rooms for him, which I hadn't done before. Surprisingly, his landlady was so satisfied with the job I did that she asked me to paint her basement, and then a friend asked me as well. I was employed by lots of people. Each person told their friends about me. I had a wonderful time and earned quite a lot of money. In fact, I had an email from someone last week offering me work there next summer.
Well, that's great. And that's all we have time for. But I hope our listeners will be encouraged by those stories and start making their own plans for travelling and working abroad.
Unit 27. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
A.
He rarely feels fear.
B.
He's got fair hair and a beard.
C.
Take care on the stairs, dear.
D.
There's a box of pears near the door.
E.
Where did they appear from?
F.
The volunteers worked in pairs.
G.
The engineer steered the old car carefully.
Unit 28. Pronunciation. Exercise 2.
A.
If I had a car, I'd lend it to you.
B.
Wait for me. I've almost finished watching this program.
C.
They'll be late if they don't hurry.
D.
They'd already arrived when I got there.
E.
If she lived near her friends, she'd be happier.
F.
You're not listening to me, are you?
G.
This is the first time he's played the trumpet in public.
H.
We'll ring you if we go swimming next weekend.
I.
She's coming home late tonight.
Unit 28. Pronunciation. Exercise 3.
A.
I'd lend it to you.
B.
I've almost finished.
C.
They'll be late.
D.
They'd already arrived.
E.
She'd be happier.
F.
You're not listening.
G.
He's played the trumpet in public.
H.
We'll ring you.
I.
She's coming home.
Unit 28. Pronunciation. Exercise 4.
A.
They'd already left.
B.
He'll help you.
C.
The pop star's leaving.
D.
It'd be too dark to see anything.
E.
I'd seen the program before.
F.
She's got plenty of money.
Exam Folder 28. Listening Part 2. Exercise 1. You will hear a radio interview with a young actor called Paul. For each question, put a tick in the correct box.
This week we're interviewing Paul Mason, who became famous for playing the good-looking teenage son called Frank in the soap opera Along Our Street. Paul, when did you first join the soap opera?
I started playing Frank in the soap opera in 2007. I was just 15 years old. I'd been on TV a couple of times before. I was in a children's drama series when I was about 10 years old, but I didn't actually say anything, and I appeared on a quiz show, again for children's TV, when I was about 13.
So, did you enjoy acting in the soap opera?
I did. The boy I played, Frank, was very much like me. He had a nicer personality than me, though. But I played Frank for 4 years, and I really needed to get experience and have the chance to play lots of different parts. After 2 or 3 years, it was time to move on. But Frank was such a big part in the soap opera, it was difficult for me to leave.
You became very popular, especially with teenage girls.
I had lots of girlfriends, yes. And I loved people coming up to me in the street, wanting my autograph. I was always busy, never tired. I didn't need much sleep. Everyone wanted to be my friend, but it was only because I was rich and famous. They weren't real friends. I didn't know who I could trust, and I wasn't ready for that. I was too young.
So, what did you do next?
I was in a play in a London theatre, and because I'd spent so long in front of a TV camera, I did everything wrong on the stage. I'd never acted in front of an audience before, and it frightened me. I got better, but it was much more difficult for me than TV.
And what about the future?
I'm giving TV a break. I've made a film called The Last Journey, which will be in the cinemas in 2 months. But I'm hoping to do more plays in theatres. I intend to be one of the actors people will remember, not just on TV, but for playing serious parts on the stage too.
How do your parents feel about your success?
Neither of them are actors, but they knew that was what I wanted to do, and they've always supported me. They're very proud of me. They're anxious, though, that suddenly one day I won't have any work or it will change me. It's not like working in an office, which is what they both do.
Unit 29. Listening, Exercise 2. Conversation 1.
So, let's go and eat. I'm hungry.
So am I. Where should we go?
There are plenty of restaurants around here. Do you like Mexican food? Or what about Thai?
Can you tell me what Thai food tastes like? I've never tried it.
No, nor have I.
Well, I love it. It's quite spicy.
Oh, is it? I'm not very keen on hot spices.
No, neither am I.
Okay, so not Thai or Mexican. There's a good Italian restaurant further up the road.
Oh, I love Italian food.
Really? So do I.
Right, let's go there then.
Conversation 2.
Good evening. Table for 2?
For 3, please. We're meeting a friend.
Certainly. Inside or outside?
I don't like sitting outside. Neither do I. So inside, please.
Thank you. There's a table just there, near the window.
That'll be all right. Yes, it's fine.
Would you like to order any drinks before your friend arrives?
Yes. I'm really thirsty. I can't wait. Neither can I. I'd like an orange juice, please.
Hi. Oh, sorry I'm late. I got lost.
So did I. It's hard to find, isn't it? Never mind. Come and sit down. We're just getting some drinks.
I'll have a mineral water, I think.
So will I.
Still or sparkling?
Still, please.
Thank you. I'll bring the menu in a moment.
Thank you.
Conversation 3.
Now, what are we going to have?
What do you recommend?
They do homemade soup. That's usually very nice. And there's always a hot dish.
Oh, yeah, I see. Today's special, it says on the board. Can you explain what that is?
It says underneath, look, Lancashire hot pot.
That sounds a bit funny. I'd like to know if it's got meat in it.
It's made of lamb with potatoes and onions, cooked for a long time. A traditional dish from the north of England. Very good on a cold day like today.
Oh, right. I'm a vegetarian, so I won't have that.
OK. We'll ask for a menu. Would you like a starter?
No, thanks. I'll just have a main course. I don't want to fall asleep this afternoon.
No, neither do I. OK, now, where's the waiter?
Conversation 4.
Yes?
One burger, one milkshake, one veggie burger, and one cappuccino, please.
What flavour milkshake?
Oh, sorry. Rosie, do you know what flavour milkshake your friend wants?
Oh, she didn't say.
Oh, typical.
Can you tell us what flavours you've got?
Chocolate, strawberry, banana and vanilla.
She'd like strawberry, I think.
OK. Now, do you want to eat in or take away?
Take away. Oh, and one portion of chips.
OK. That's £13.20.
Here you are.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. Conversation 5.
Excuse me?
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. You see, we ordered a tuna salad and a baked potato with cheese 15 minutes ago. Can you find out if there's a problem?
I'm sorry. We are very busy, as you see.
But we said we were in a hurry, and the waitress promised to be quick.
Can you find out if we're going to get our food soon? We have to catch a train at 1:55.
OK. Can you remember what your waitress looked like?
Oh, here she comes now.
I'm ever so sorry. Someone else took your order by mistake.
All right, thank you. Now we can eat.
This potato isn't properly cooked. Part of it is almost raw.
Oh, no. Well, that's it. I'm going to see the manager.
Unit 29. Pronunciation, Exercise 1.
A cup of coffee.
Unit 29. Pronunciation, Exercise 2.
A glass of milk and some pieces of cake. Some ice cream but no burgers.
Unit 29. Pronunciation, Exercise 3.
It's made of eggs and sugar. He wants a cup of tea and a sandwich. I'd like a slice of meat and some potatoes. You can have a bag of crisps, but not a packet of biscuits. They've got fish and chips and meat and rice, but no bread and cheese.
Unit 30. Reading and Language Focus. Revision of tenses, Exercise 5.
Monday. I'm ordinary, I suppose. Nothing special. Most important of all, not special enough for Lucy. Lucy is great. Really pretty and always smiling. In class, I sit as close to her as I can, but she never speaks to me. I will sit there until she notices me. This term, I'm going to ask Lucy to go out with me, but I expect she will say no. I'm pleased I was chosen for the school football team. I'm looking forward to playing tomorrow.
Monday. I'm fed up with boys. Honestly, when they whistle at you, they think they're really cool, but they're just embarrassing. The only nice boy in our class is Jake, but I hardly know him. I always smile at him when I see him, but I'm worried that he doesn't like me. Anyway, my mate Sophie told me that Jake was picked for the school football team last week, so maybe I'll go and support the team tomorrow.
Tuesday. What a surprise! Lucy and her mate Sophie came to watch tonight's game. I scored a goal.
but Lucy hardly noticed me. I think she was just there to see Gary Smart. I chatted to Lucy and Sophie after the match. I still want to ask her to go out with me, but I'm afraid of saying the wrong thing. So maybe I'll write her a note instead.
Tuesday night. Sophie and I watched Jake play football tonight, and he scored a goal. Before going home, we chatted to him. He said he had never played for the team before. I told Sophie I might ask Jake to go out with me. But what will I do if he isn't interested in going out with me? I'll be so embarrassed.
Wednesday. Changed my mind about writing to Lucy. I saw her with her friends this morning, and they all laughed when I went past. I must be one big joke to them. I heard Gary Smart talking about Lucy while we were changing for football training. Lots of girls like him. I can't see why myself, unless muscles, cool clothes, and a great haircut are your thing.
Wednesday. I was talking about Jake with Sophie and the others today at school when he walked past. We all started to laugh because we were embarrassed. I hope Jake isn't mad with me.
Thursday. This morning, after coming out of the English class, I was looking for Lucy when I saw her with Gary Smart. He was really close to her, and he had his hand on her arm. So I was right. I'm sure they're going out together. I just ran out of the building.
Thursday. I'm sorry we laughed at Jake yesterday. If I ask him for his help with the maths homework, I'll have a chance to spend more time with him. I bumped into Gary Smart. He had just had a swim and he looked really pleased with himself. He even put his hand on my arm. He's really not my type. Friday. Finally found the courage to ask Jake about the maths homework. He didn't seem too pleased, but he agreed to help me. We're meeting in the library on Monday night, so I'll ask Sophie to do my hair and makeup.
Friday. Great. She's going out with Gary Smart. But she wants me to do her homework for her. I must be the class idiot. But perhaps if she thinks I'm clever, she'll ask me for help again, and we can become friends.
Unit 30. Reading and Language Focus. Revision of Tenses. Exercise 6.
Monday. Met Jake in the library, and he was so sweet and funny and shy and clever and gorgeous. He talked a lot about Gary Smart. I thought maybe he was missing a football practice with him or something. But then I realised that he thought Gary was my boyfriend. I told him that wasn't true, and we had a great time after that, talking and laughing. We did hardly any maths, and then we walked home together.
Monday. I didn't ask Lucy to go out with me after we finished working in the library because I didn't want to spoil things. She said she likes smart, funny guys, so that means I'm not the one for her. But I can't forget her. Maybe a short note would be best.
Tuesday. Wow! I got a letter from Jake! After handing back my maths book at school, he walked away. When I opened it, there was a letter from him saying he liked me and inviting me to go bowling. We're meeting after school tonight. I don't know what to wear or say, but I can't wait.
Wednesday. We went bowling and we had a drink in the cafe afterwards. I really think she likes me and wants to go out with me. I can't believe it. Life is great.
Wednesday. We went bowling and then sat in the cafe talking. When we sat down, I told him that I'd been so pleased to get his note and that I felt the same as him. We both laughed. I'm meeting him tomorrow too.
Exam Folder 30. Listening, Part 4.
Look at the 6 sentences for this part. You will hear a conversation between a boy, Andy, and a girl, Sarah, about dancing. Decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it is correct, put a tick in the box under A for yes. If it is not correct, put a tick in the box under B for no.
Hi, Andy. Are you coming to the drama class?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Not another computer class. You ought to do something different occasionally.
I only do that class on Thursdays now. I'm going to a dance class today.
Really? I didn't know you were interested in dancing. Why haven't you ever said anything?
Well, nobody knows really, except my parents. My friends would think it was a huge joke. They prefer playing football.
But there's nothing wrong with boys dancing, you know. I read somewhere that dancers are often fitter and stronger than footballers. It would be good for your friends to know. Why not invite them to watch you dance one day? Then they might understand.
I'm not sure.
When did you start dancing?
When I was 7. My auntie, who's a ballet teacher, used to look after me, so she had to take me to her classes. I had to sit and watch. Then one day I persuaded her to let me join in. She wasn't very keen on the idea, but I loved it.
So you've done classes ever since?
I stopped when I was about 11, but 3 years ago I decided to join another class. Usually I'm the only boy, but there are 2 other boys who sometimes go.
That's nice for you.
I actually prefer it when they're not there, because they're not really serious about it and I can't concentrate.
So you're really serious about it?
I want to go to the dance academy in London next year.
Wow. And what do your parents think?
They're not keen. They don't think it's a good career. It only lasts a few years and it's difficult to get jobs. But I want to do it.
Well, you must persuade them. If that's what you really want to do, you'll never forgive yourself if you don't try.
Thanks. I'll let you know what happens.